What up, YouTube? This is Team Metaphorical Jew bringing you a deck profile. Today we're looking through Fabled Spartan's version of Sea Lancer. You'll probably see some weird text in here because that's just the way he is. And let's just get started.
Alright, to start off we have what I just call the Frog Engine. Starts off 3 swap frogs, gets all your other stuff to grave. The things you want to get to grave fast are your 2 Treeborn frogs and your 3 Ronin Totens. Ronin Toten's a bit more important, but Treeborn is still obviously good. You're on 3 poison draw frogs. Ideally you remove them with Ronin Toten. And then you got 2 dupe frogs to get you mainly swap frog to hand. And that's what I call the Frog Engine. Then you've got the high level monsters. You run 3 Sea Lancers, for those of you who do not know his effect. When he is summoned, you can take any number of banished fish, sea serpent, or aqua type monsters and equip them to him, and he gains 1,000 attack. And then every time he would be destroyed, 1 equipped material goes to the grave instead of him. So if you equip poison draw frogs, you get to draw 1.
So all them Jews over there in that frog pile get stuck back on the field.
Indeed. Then you got 2 Ryza, because I lost my Caius, sad face. But he's just good, bounce stuff back to hand, obviously.
Top of deck, you mean, whatever.
Same difference, not really, but... then you got Dark Dust Spirit. He's just obnoxious. Summon him, just keep on destroying stuff. He gets bounced back to hand, but you can just special our own in Toten if you need the defense. And then just destroy stuff over and over. Then I got 2 Light and Darkness Dragons. I would run 1, but like I said, I lost my Caius. And your opponent has to use a lot of their resources to get around it. Otherwise it just sits there negating all their stuff obnoxiously. You got 1 Doors to stop OTKs and such. It's pretty staple and stuff that doesn't set a lot. And then the techs for the monsters. 1 Sankin. It can act as a 3rd dupe frog, but it also gets you the other 3 tech cards, which are 2 Junk Synchrons and a TG Warwolf. And if there's enough room on the video after I go through the deck, I'll show you a stupid combo that you can do with that. Onto the spells, you've got Staples, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy, Triple Space. You need to make sure your tribute summons go through, otherwise you pretty much waste a turn. And then staple for anything that runs Treeborn is Triple Econ, because you can do shenanigans with that in the standby phase. And then you got 1 Fish and Kicks. When you have 3 or more banished Fish, Sea Serpent, or Aqua type monsters, you can target any card on the field and banish it. That's just good because it doesn't discriminate whether it's face up, face down, monster, spell, or trap. Salvage, ideally you recycle your Lancers with them, but if you need to get swap frogs or whatever back to hand, you can do that too. And then you got Foolish Burial, which I'm probably going to take out for something, I don't know what yet, because swap frog just gets everything to grave good enough. And then Soul Exchange, it just is nice to not have to get rid of your stuff and get rid of your opponent's stuff instead. And then the 2 traps, I play 2 Dust Tornadoes. Again, because you have to make sure that your tribute summons get through, otherwise you pretty much waste a turn.
So would you use Pot of Avarice if you had one available?
Avarice, probably. I might also put in a Duality or 2 to see if that helps. I don't know. The problem is that it's very reliant on special summoning, and once you get Treeborn in grave, it's dead. Onto the extra deck. There are some things that I don't have quite yet, so got Odin, yeah, because he's sexy. Trish, because he's not banned. Oh, that'll be a Mistworm. I'm actually playing a Stardust Dragon, and actually playing an Ancient Fairy, Black Rose, Gaia Knight, Brio. 2 Junk Warriors, those are important, I'll explain why in a bit. Catastor, Evelazar sold, because that moron told me to put it in.
No idea.
C39, but no Utopia, because it's sexy again. And then Triple Gotchi, probably the most important card in the extra deck. I will be playing a Dark Mist.
The Avelzar Solda actually does play a valuable part, because if your opponent goes first turn Dragoonity Knight Trident, you don't want them picking anything important. So they're probably going to go for that Solda because he's pretty annoying. And just on the off chance you're running Avels and can summon it.
Yes, because you run Avels in this.
I said first turn, there's no way to know what you have.
But of course. Is Dragoonity Trident really?
That's the deck. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.